Hey, it's me, BotW, and today I'm reviewing Paper Mario Color Splash for the Wii U. Now, to be honest, there's two reasons why I decided to pick up this game. One is because of the positive reviews that it's been getting lately, and the other is from Nintendo themselves posting this picture comparing this game to Splatoon, which I find very strange because Nintendo is using a brand new IP, at least as of this recording, to promote a Mario game. Now, granted, it's a spin-off game, but still, it's Mario, one of the most iconic characters out there. But anyway, let's find out if this Mario game is a surprise hit or a major flop. To give a brief summary of the introduction, the story takes place on Port Prisma, where Mario and Princess Peach discover that the color is being sucked up, including all the toads. They meet a painter named Hooray, who guides Mario and gives him the ability to paint the town, including all the right spaces and objects. Your main objective of this game is to collect the 6 big paint stars while collecting little paint stars throughout the level. The gameplay is split up into 2 sections. First, you walk around the level, paint the town, and hitting objects to get more paint, coins, and cards. More on that in a little bit. You can also hit enemies in the area, which usually enter you into battle mode, but you can level up to kill them with one hit, making the game go faster as you progress. Speaking of battle modes, all your moves are done by cards, which you can purchase in the shop or finding them throughout the level. You have basic attacks, health items, summon allies, and use special attack cards, which I'll elaborate a bit more throughout this review. Now, each time you use a card, it's gone, so use them a bit wisely. Now, to be fair, you can find cards very easy, but sometimes you need a specific card to defeat a certain enemy, so be careful when you use it. As you can see here, or at least I'm hoping that you can see it. I'm sorry I don't know how to record off the gamepad, but you have access to all your cards, which you can hold up to 99 of them. I find that a bit strange for a strategy game because usually in card games, you have to draw a certain amount of cards and leave the rest in the deck and use what you have in your hand. It makes me question the point of having cards in the first place and not just make it a traditional turn-based battle. Not only that, but if you need a certain card in your deck, sometimes you need to scroll all the way down to your deck to find that specific card to defeat that specific enemies. This makes the battle feel a lot longer than it should. But despite that negative, the battles are at least decent and fun, and there are some creative enemies with unique abilities to fight. So, and in my opinion, I think this game plays closer to the original Paper Mario game. Each world are divided by levels. Personally, I prefer more of an open world in my RPG, but at least the game is kept simple and most of the levels does have a unique gimmick to them, like solving a ghost mystery, playing on a game show, guiding a ship, and more that I don't want to spoil. But there are some levels that do feel the same and could have been cut out completely. Now, going back to the special cards, there are stuff that I like and dislike about them. Let's talk about the stuff I like. Now, they're used as a super attack to wipe out numerous enemies, and it's very useful throughout the game. It can also be used to solve puzzles by finding a card shape in the background and progress through the game. Now, the stuff I really dislike about it is in the boss battle. Now, each boss battle, you need one of these cards to pretty much defeat the enemy, or else you have to run away and find that specific card because there's no way you actually beat that enemy. Now, that doesn't sound bad in theory, but if you knew which card you need to use, then defeating the boss battles are very easy. Now, I know Mario games are not very difficult, or at least they're not known for being very difficult unless you watch Matty J play Super Mario Bros. 3. But I feel like every time I defeat a boss, it was very anticlimactic, and I feel like I didn't really accomplish anything. I was just going through the motion. This has to be the best looking Paper Mario game so far. Nintendo did a great job of combining the 2D paper models with some of the 3D objects. It's unique and it doesn't really feel out of place for me. It makes me want to see Nintendo remake the first two games in this style, or release a sequel to Thousand Year Door. And the music is pretty decent. Most of them are not really memorable, except for the one that is remixes of past Mario games. The story itself is pretty simple. It's going for mostly humor, which is not uncommon in the Paper Mario series. But some of the jokes are a bit hit or miss for me, and having most of the NPCs being toads kind of takes away of the world building for me. I know this is very nitpicky, but every time I continue on with the story, it feels like I'm talking to the same person all over again with maybe some minor differences here and there. All I'm just saying is that we're going to kill Nintendo to make a unique character too. Well, at least Harry the Paintkin was a decent character. It got a laugh at me a few times. Now, I don't think Harry left that much of an impact overall, but if he ever appeared in future Mario games, I wouldn't mind it. Paper Mario Color Splash was a much better game than I expected, but it still had a lot of problems that bring this game down and is preventing me from giving it a full recommendation. The cost system could have been better organized. Some of the levels could have been cut out or at the very least made shorter, and would have killed Nintendo to have some NPCs that aren't toads every time I visit a new world. But other than that, it is a fun game. I do recommend getting it, but at a very cheap price. This is me, BotW, and I catch you guys later.